And boom, welcome back to my channel. My name's Eddie, my last game, I swear. Good morning, good morning, good Monday. It's super gloomy. There has not been a lot of new content. I haven't made a video in a week. I apologize. I've also been working a lot. But today's video, we're just gonna chill out. We're gonna talk. In this video, I want to talk about what players or what top 3 cards you need to put your X Factor abilities on. Real simple, because everyone has their own scheme, own method of playing. Everyone, abilities, animations, and then X Factors are what made Madden 20. It currently is just the current state of Madden where animations, abilities, cards, whatever they get, if they have it, it's just stats are thrown out the window if they have this one ability. It's just how it is right now. But I did cave. I finally, I'm going to be trying out Eric Dickerson. I had Edmund Smith, but Weekend League, there's too many cards that have, too many teams that have Eric Dickerson. I just want to be part of the crowd. If you can't beat him, join him. You live long enough to become the villain. Anything that will satisfy the reason that I picked up Eric Dickerson. But everyone has their own play style. Everyone has their own favorite cards. For me, I've used so many methods or so many combinations of putting X Factor abilities on multiple positions. I've used them, all of them. But I want to see what you guys, use on your team. What players you use it on to help, help you win games. But jumping right into it, after what we're 7 months in now to Madden, however long we're in, I've used abilities on all the positions just to test it out. Right now, I've been rocking with free safety, middle linebacker, and right end for the longest time. It's probably been the longest combination I've had. But starting off, I'm going to talk about my top 3 that I have so far and the other positions I put abilities on. But Patrick Willis, one of the best cards in the game. Unfakeable, Enforcer, and Run Stopper. So I let Patrick Willis roam the field on his own. I don't ever use Patrick Willis because as a CPU, I have Unfakeable and Enforcer. If you have Unfakeable with Enforcer, anytime he's going up against a ball carrier, if they try to juke, spin, hurdle, whatever they're trying to do to get out of the way, they will not be able to, because with Unfakeable, that animation, that ability tracks down that ball carrier. And with Enforcer, he's going to track him down, boom, lay to hit, and a lot of times causes fumbles. So Patrick Willis roaming the field, I let him be. I'm using a middle linebacker with my ability. Has been working great for me. And of course, Run Stopper, quicker sheds against block. You set him on the blitz, you set him, on a man. And we also have Run Stopper, so quicker block sheds and against the run. I mean, obviously, running in football, running in Madden this year is just the name of the game as well. It's just the most OP thing I've witnessed or I've experienced in all my Madden years. The second card I'm going to have the abilities on is, obviously in the beginning, we had Pat Tillman, the strong safety. That was 95 overall, long before any other card reached it. And Enforcer was one of the most OP abilities that we had in the beginning of Madden. Now we have Sean Taylor. Now we have cards that have balanced up and met, the same glitchiness that Pat Tillman originally met. Sean Taylor, of course, one of the best cards in the game as well. My abilities I put on him: Zoned Out, Unfakeable, and Enforcer. But of course, it comes back to your playstyle. For Sean Taylor, Zoned Out, Unfakeable, and Enforcer. In Tier 1, you can put Tip Drill, Acrobat, and Zoned Out. Tier 2, you can go with different combinations. You can do Pick Artist, Universal Coverage, Lurker, Acrobat. He does get Enforcer Tier 2. But what I did, or in Tier 3, he gets the same ones. For some people, I've seen Enforcer, Lurker, and a lot of people use Sean Taylor. Me personally, as a free safety, I use most of the time my middle linebacker. I want Sean Taylor to lay the hit stick every single time. In open field, with Unfakeable and Enforcer, against a receiver, against a running back, he's the last effort to not let the play blow up. But Zoned Out, I don't ever put my safety in man, so Zoned Out, it's just makes sense. So this is right here the perfect combination for me. If you guys have a phrase or Sean Taylor, let me know what you guys put on him. My last top 3 card with the ability is Bruce Smith. Again, OP card. His abilities that he's able to get is just so glitchy at times. Reach Elite, Inside Stuff, and Pass Rush Elite. But like I mentioned before, so I put abilities on all positions before. I've used all 3 positions on D-line. I've used it on both linebackers with a safety. I've used it on both linebackers, on all linebackers. I've used all corners before. So for example, let's say it's all about play style as well. So if you blitz a lot and you want the coverage to be top tier, you'll put your abilities on your corners. You'll put them on your safeties, so that way, you know, coverage doesn't get blown all the time. Let's say you build a team that's completely built to stop the run. You put Leighton Vander Esch gets run stuffer. And I have used Vander Esch as a card with abilities, and run stopper is just a glitchy ability itself. If you haven't used it, I definitely recommend it. At times it does get super handy. But yeah, let's say you have abilities on all your D-line, and the running back gets open space. And then let's say you don't have an enforcer in your second or third level, and then Patrick Willis makes a hit stick, does a fumble, breaks the tackle for Eric Dickerson, and then Sean Taylor doesn't have a enforcer, no abilities, and then makes a hit stick somehow, some way, gets broken tackle, touchdown. You know, it's just hypothetical. But let's say you run your abilities on all three corners. You have Night Train, or hypothetically, you know, the best corner, Night Train, Deion Sanders, a lot of good cards. For him, they're all gonna have the same abilities: manned up, zoned out, universal coverage, pick artist, acrobat, a lot of things. I spent a lot of time using abilities on my corners. To be honest, I didn't really notice too like much difference whatsoever. So for me personally, I didn't blitz a lot, and I kind of kept it well balanced. But let's say you blitz a lot and you want to use up, you know, abilities on your corners, so that way you know for a fact that those receivers will be locked down. And those extra 2 seconds of blitzing a linebacker, lineman, extra corner, you know, we'll apply the pressure, and you will fluster your opponent. Same thing for your linebackers. If you put abilities on your linebackers, you know, a lot of people have Lawrence Taylor, Khalil Mack, Von Miller, Kevin Green, Ted Hendricks. There's some sort of ability where your outside linebackers are constantly, you know, rushing the passer. I run a 3-4. But for me personally, I put Lawrence Taylor at the DN position and Bruce Smith at the DT position. So Lawrence Taylor, Khalil Mack, they're never really on the edge too much. But edge threat, pass rush elite, edge threat elite are OP abilities. Let's say if you get into a passing situation, you're down and you have to pass the ball, and your opponent has Lawrence Taylor and Khalil Mack, or vice versa. Your opponent needs to convert a first down, 3rd and long, and Lawrence Taylor, Khalil Mack comes screaming in. That's something you're gonna want. You're gonna, you know, that will be your play style. For a long time, I ran 3 safeties with enforcer. I had Sean Taylor. No, it was Ronnie Lott, Pat Tillman, and Jamal Adams. I'm not gonna lie, that combination of those 3 safeties made so many plays for me. On the kickoff, either Sean Taylor, Ronnie Lott, Jamal Adams, or Pat Tillman would come in just laying the boom and would cause so many fumbles. I might have to switch back to, if I downgrade Ed Reed and go back to Jamal Adams, that might be a move I have to make. All right, hopping over to the offense. For me, I've never changed these positions. I've always had a quarterback, a running back, and 1 receiver. That's just me. I've seen guys who had abilities on their quarterback and 2 linemen. Not judging, but that's weird, you know. But no, it's understandable because the run game. A lot of these cards, so Ryan Ramczyk, for example, yeah, he can get nasty streak, threat detector, pass block elite, edge protector. There was a controversy in the beginning of the year where edge protector didn't work whatsoever. Stronger pass protection versus elite edge rushers. Stronger blocking on run block elite, stronger blocking on all run plays. There's a lot of abilities that linemen can get as well. But yeah, I personally never run anything outside of the quarterback, running back, receiver. But I've seen guys who've had abilities on their linemen and their cornerback only. I've seen guys who have abilities on all 3 running backs for whatever reason. Rarely, I don't see a lot of teams that have abilities on their all receivers. I've seen the receiver and tight end and the quarterback. And then earlier today, I tried to run Michael Vick without Escape Artist. It's literally not the same, like, whatsoever. He does have 96 speed, and even without Escape Artist, he looks like he has 82, 84 speed, whatever reason, at least behind the line of scrimmage. But Eric Dickerson, like I mentioned, I'm gonna test him out. If you can't beat him, join him. You live long enough to become the villain. I caved, okay, but yeah, not a long video, super short video. But I just wanted to ask you guys for some feedback on like, what do you guys run? Do you use all D line? Do you use linebacker? Do you use a balance like I do of a D line, linebacker, safety? What cards are you trying to pick up? What abilities have you not seen? If you guys want me to do a video on, you know, ability, how they react, how they, you know, look in game. For example, like run stuffer. Not every card can get that. But if you want to see like a gameplay of me using run stuffer or something like that, just let me know. Pretty soon I'll be having a somewhat consistent schedule. I might be starting pack and play soon, just so I have a series on the channel. Just some content to produce, because you know, when content's dry, I'm not experienced enough to make, you know, all the videos in the world yet. But let me know if you guys enjoyed this quick little video. My name's Eddie, my last game I swear. We are on the road to 500 subs. Follow me on Twitter, same handle, last game I swear. Enjoy your coffee, enjoy your day. Cheers, and I will see y'all soon. All right? Yeah, cool. Bye.